What is going on, family? What is going on? Cold Fame. Oh man, you're already up in here. That's awesome. So awesome to see you. Okay, that's crazy how you guys are the first ones in the chat today. That's awesome. That's amazing. That is amazing. I hope you're doing well today. I hope you're doing well. I still need to get some of my little things set up here. Let me get... Well, since you guys are here already, Paul, what's up, man? Good to see you. OG. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Hope you're doing well today. Let me move Cold Fame to the top real quick of the Women Who Rock list. And we will get them started right after we do our little moderator opener of the day. We got to get a little bit of energy before we jump into Cold Fame. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to go in cold. We can't go in cold for Cold Fame. We can't do that. We can't do that. What's up, Maul? I appreciate you, Bubby. I appreciate you. I can't lean on my desk as much anymore now. I'm gonna have to because I lowered my camera so that way you could see more. And so that way it wasn't so much of just my head, type of thing. It was cutting off all my shirts and my hoodies and stuff. You know what I mean? So I had to adjust my camera setup because like I said, I'm still not happy with everything that's going on in the current location of with all the wall and stuff, right? With the wall and the colors and the background and all that and the lighting and everything in the back. I need more purple. But I need to find my lights that shine purple. So that way I think I could put a couple more, I think, on the wall. And I'm not really loving all the placement of the posters either. You know what I'm saying? I talked about moving Green Day already. So we gotta do things still. We gotta do things. Okay. All right, let's see. Let me say, where was I? I was saying hi to people. Okay, PC Villain. What's up, PETA? How are you today? How are you? Russ in Canada. Appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well today with my friend. Steve, opinionated. He's over here speaking in Spanish. What's up, man? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Milky Way. What's up, friend? Man, it's good to see you as well. Thanks for coming back and hanging out with us today. Man, it's good to see you. Good to see you. Cold Fame, I said what's up to you too, friend. And like I said, we can't get in cold for Cold Fame. We can't go in cold for Cold Fame. We're gonna get into some of their music here. It's always fun to start with a artist little showcase. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Randy. What's up, friend? How are you? Good to see you as well. Good to see you. I hope everybody's doing well today. Toolful, what's up, man? Good to see you as well. I am in another chat right now, but I'll be back. Awesome. Appreciate you, friend. Appreciate you. We'll see you when you get back here. Maybe when you get back, you can check out Cold Fame with us. Okay, so shout out again to Cold Fame. For the friends in the chat who are not familiar with Cold Fame is going on tour with our friends in Freeze the Fall. They're doing a Canadian tour. I think it's Western, Central Canada type of vibes, whatever like that. All I know is there's no East Coast dates. You know what I mean? If there's East Coast dates, I'd be all about it. But wherever they're going is way too far for me to drive to. You know what I'm saying? But they're going on tour with them. And that starts next month, right? So we're going to check out Cold Fame today. We have done one of their songs before. So we have checked them out on the stream before. So we're going to check out more of their music today. And Cold Fame specifically, we are going to check out Girls Gotta Eat is the first song that we're going to check out today. And I'm sure Russ has probably already told you when he invited you in the first place. And chat to Russ for doing that. Like I said, I gotta stop leaning on my desk. I gotta lean back when I lean on my desk, I think now. If there's another song or two that you would like for us to play, we can definitely do that as well, friends. We have played the song that we had listened to before was the one with the Reaper. I think that was something was in the title was something with Reaper. So if you have another song or two that you would like for us to play, we will also do that. Or if you like just us to give some love to another artist, we can do that, and you can just put another artist on. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely would love to listen to at least another song from you with an addition to Girls Gotta Eat. So if you could just let us know, we'll throw that one in there as well. Don't tell me where to work, Johnny. I got the job, baby. That's fucking awesome, dude. That's so fucking sweet, man. I'm so stoked for you. I'm so stoked for you. I was just talking to a friend about that situation too, man. So I'm so fucking stoked for you, man. It's fucking amazing. Oh man, that's it. That is so exciting that I'm like, I can't even. I had briefly thought what that was really gonna mean for me and my world in the future, right? Where I was like, oh man, he gonna give me a reason to go to the fucking like go to this place I've never been to before. You know what I'm saying? So man, that's so fucking stoked, man. That's so fucking. Now it's like officially hit me. I'm like, oh my god, he's really gonna do it. That's fucking sick, man. That's sick. I'm so stoked for you right now. I am so stoked for you right now. Deacon, are you a new friend? Hold on, I think you might be a new friend. Oh yeah, for sure enough. You're in the first time chat thing over here. Appreciate you for hanging out, bro. Appreciate you for hanging out. Love Girls Gotta Eat. Fvme Mirrors is a favorite of mine. Well, maybe Fvme Mirrors might be the other one that they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Yeah, Russ has got the details on the specifics with like doing 11 shows with Freeze the Fall. And pretty much like everywhere in like the British Columbia, Alberta. Is it Saskatchewan? Is that the next province over? I might be. I'm getting a little better with my Canadian geography, but I might be wrong with that. All right. Like I said, we couldn't go cold with cold fame today. We can't get going all cold. Like we gotta warm it up a little bit. We gotta listen to a little bit of music to get it excited before we just jump into another band here like this. You know what I'm saying? Shout out there for them for listening today and hanging out with us. Shout out to them all for getting us started today. For the moderator pick of the day, Cherry Bomb, Never Be Me. Motherfucker with stars in it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. This song's from a month ago. They got 1,069 subscribers, my friends. 1.69K. So if you like it, go give it some love. 43,000 views 1 month ago. Let's do it. God, Mo! What a song to start us getting us off today, yo! Oh my God, this song sounds like if "Good Look Babe" by Chaperone and "Prima Donna Girl" by Marina had a baby together. This is so sick, man. This is like what I say when I start talking about how, when it comes to like the day and age of like I said, I'm not against pop music. You know what I mean? I'm like I feel like so much of it is so just is so watered down. You know what I mean? I'm like, this is pop music, but like of like the best caliber, yo. This is what I'm talking about, where I'm like, there's so much better pop music out here. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, this is awesome. Everything about this was sick, man. The video I thought was super sick. I thought the outfits and the wardrobe for the entire thing was really, really great. Like the football jersey dress thing, I thought was super sick. Super sick, man. Like I said, they did a great job on like just the overall like the video aspect with the, again, like wardrobe and like makeup and all that kinds of stuff was really, really dope. Really dope. The song itself is amazing. It's got a great tune to it. It's got like a great like it reminds you of like the 80s kind of vibes, you know what I'm saying? But it, again, I don't mind stuff that like is like reminds you of like different like decades when it sounds like fresh and new, right? And I feel like that's what this is. Like sometimes like the songs just sound like they're too hard trying to be that, and I feel like this just doesn't sound like that. You know what I mean? It still sounds organic this way. So I think this was amazing, man. I think it was an excellent find today, Mo. You get a gold star, friend. You get a gold star. That was an excellent find, man. I really appreciated this one today. I'm not gonna lie. Great energy today. Great energy to get it going. All right, friends. We just got done talking about Cold Fame. This is a song called Girls Gotta Eat by them. From 2 months ago, friends. And again, there's only two comments on this video right now. So we definitely need more comments. There should definitely be more comments on here by the time that we get to it, by the time we're done today. You know what I'm saying? So there's something that could be said. And I feel like this is already cool because we're doing like a little live performance type of video thing too. I'm digging the vibes. All right. Let's see. All right. I'm not gonna waste no more time. We'll figure out what the next song is. If we haven't already figured it out by then, I'll figure it out afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into the song. Let's do it.
I'm a little strange, I'm a little bit harder to take. Keep you on your toes, keep you guessing, but you'll never know. I dyed my hair red, it sparked the bloodshed. I'm ready to give it a rest.
God, friends. That is fire as fuck, man. They gave me the goosebumps in this shit, man. They gave me the goosebumps. This is one of those times, friends, where I'm going to say it. Again, with the comments. There's definitely not enough comments. How do they only have 396 subs, man? That's fucking crazy. Dude, this song is fucking, this song is awesome. You know what? They even put their lyrics in the description too, friends. Oh my god. I really like when she was talking about like the different sections where it was like, I dyed my hair red, I dyed my hair blonde, I dyed my hair dark, how it changed these different times. Man, I feel like the writing of the lyrics I thought was super, super sick, man. I feel like they're great storytellers, and I feel like they write like a good hook, yo. That shit, like the girls gotta eat and damn you look delicious. That shit is fire as fuck, yo. That shit is fire as fuck. Oh my good god, yo. All I could think of was, man, now I gotta find a way to get out to the western part of Canada. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god. Okay, what do I comment? This is the worst part of the whole thing for me, because I got into a thing where I started just like commenting on other people's comments. You know what I mean? And that was a little bit easier to figure out what to do. Man, everybody is reacting to that Mafra girl right now. That's crazy. Even Knox Hill's doing it? Jesus. Even Knox Hill's reacting to it? Come on, man. What is going on over here? The overstimulated thing too was fire as fuck. Man, they were dope. What do I say? I'm speechless. So fire. There we go. That's what I'll say. Just a little overstimulated. Oh my god. That shit was so sick. Their drummer, man, he back there cooking, fam. Back there cooking. That was one thing I thought too, was like, I was like, a lot of times bands like this, like their drummers don't do a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, the fact that Homeboy was back there, I think they said their name was Sky. Sky was back there fucking cooking, bro. Fucking cooking. We could do Dead for more of a music video. Let's do that. Okay. Let's see. Cold Fame. We'll do it this way, because I want to be able to like come back. Cold Fame. What you say was dead? Cold Fame. Dead. Bam. Got their lyrics in the description again. Shout out to them. I said such a little thing goes such a long way, and a lot of bands will be doing it. All right, let's make sure I'm following them on Instagram, because I don't know if I am. I might be. I am. Okay, cool. I thought I was. All right. Cold Fame. She said, or they said, we filmed this with our pal Russ. I didn't see it. What's up, Milt? I didn't see you sneak in. What's up, man? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, Sky cooks. He totally does, bro. Totally fucking does. The little like the crazy little snare. I don't even know what the hell they call that shit. That like long little like snare like line that went into like the chorus the first time. That's what I knew it was different back there. You know what I'm saying? When it's almost like you get like when you get like a punk rock drummer to go like play in an alternative band, and they bring an element to it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a little bit of kind of what you get with what I'm seeing with the trio so far already. You know what I mean? Where like, especially the drummer aspect, where it's like, when people like want to play some fast shit, they'll find a way to make it. You know what I mean? All right, Cold Fvme-Dead. This song is from, I think, a couple years ago. Yeah, Victoria. That's a part of Canada, right? That's what they're telling us. I'm sorry. I'm a dumb American. I'm a dumb person from the States. I don't know any better. I'm pretty sure it is, but I could be wrong. Isn't that a part of British Columbia? Isn't that a town in British Columbia? I could be crazy. I don't know. Cold Fvme-Dead. Let's do it.
Did it feel good? Ripping me apart like like that, giving me a heart attack. You got me in the end. Rewind the tapes, I see it now, so obvious, spelled right out. You were the villain, I was the girl who walks in the trap and the audience screams, ah! Run, you idiot, run for your life. You'll never make it out alive. Freddy is so pretty, faces holding away. Oh, how did they make me feel alive? Right until I die. How did I get here? How did I lose my head? It was like a movie. Love it till it killed me dead. Love it till it killed me dead. 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 This one's a classic story of a hopeless romantic falls for the obvious antagonist, and the sequels go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. How did I get here? How did I lose my head? It was like a movie. Love it till it killed me dead. Love it till it killed me dead. Dead.
That must have been fun.
Not see behind the mask. There lie the pieces of a man. Swore to myself never again. Fall for
Ooh, with the
deception, 'cause I
falsettos.
resurrected. Oh, you won't believe I met this guy. And oh my god, he seems so nice. And oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, it's happening. Yeah. How did I get here? How did I lose my head? It was like a movie. Love it till it killed me dead. How did I get here? How did I lose my head? It was like a movie. Love it till it killed me dead. Love it till it killed me dead. Dead. Dead.
Oh, she got him in the end, yo. It's I was sitting there thinking, oh, it's like, I know this was from a couple years ago, but it's like just in time for a Scream season. You know what I'm saying? Just in time for a Scream season. I don't know if somebody answered, if Russ answered, because Russ would know. So like the guitar player, does he play like a little like bass thingy too, or does he just play stuff that sounds like a bass? Because I just watched some guy like I don't know, a few weeks ago, he was doing like a little like bass guitar like combo thing, and I was like, and especially in the last song, it sounded like he was playing like bass lines, but I don't know if he was or not. I don't know, but he sounds pretty sick. Let's see. Archer Jax, what's up, friend? How are you? She did get them in the end. Love Scream. Was that what you were trying to go for when you did that? Were you like kind of like inspired by Scream a little bit too? You know what I mean? Like or at least like one of the movies essentially. Damon had a pedal that pitched down to bass, basically. Okay, so yeah, he is using something to kind of like give it that kind of like sound and effect too. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. Okay, cool. It sounded like that's what it was. You know what I mean? Jessica, I think I missed you coming in, friend. How are you? I hope you're doing well today. Driving home now. Man, you've been staying late on Wednesdays, yo. For sure. Either that or like either that I just didn't know this is what you were doing every week. I feel terrible, yo. I feel terrible. Tell Angel we miss him. She just got in. Oh, okay. All right. So I didn't miss her coming in. Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys are awesome, man. You guys are awesome. It makes me really want to go see if I'm trying to like make my way out to, I don't know, crash on Rush's couch or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I did talk to Jesse not too long ago. I probably need to hit him up again, where he was talking about trying to like see if I could come out, and I was like, that'd be awesome. But I don't know if I am. If I'd be able to or not. But try to make it, see if we can find something, figure out something. Yeah, that'd be fun. Especially if I know both of the bands this way. You know what I'm saying? There's like a double feature of it's definitely going to be a good show. You know what I mean? Let's see. Cold Fame. Do we have another song we want to listen to from you guys? We got one more from y'all? What y'all got in the tuck over here? Let's see what they got up in here. Smoke and Mirrors live music video. Oh, one friend mentioned Smoke and Mirrors, right? Got If That's Love, Lions, Like You Used To. Oh, they got a handful of music videos, fam. Canada has some awesome bands. I know. I'm starting to give them. Russ has definitely been good on keeping us up to date on, especially like the more emerging bands out of especially the British Columbia area, for sure. For sure. Before we get too far in the stream, will you please check Discord? Okay, let me pull it up. My bad, Ma. My bad. I'm checking now. Looking. Got it. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you are saying. Let me work on it now. Let me work on it now. How? The fuck? I'm trying, yo. I'm trying. There we go. Okay. I think we're solid, Maul. I think we are solid now. I think we're solid. All right. Deacon says Smoke and Mirrors. Lions or Smoke and Mirrors, Like You Used To is our ballad. We'll do Smoke and Mirrors just for Deacon's benefit, because Deacon is going crazy over here about this one. So let's try it out. Let's try out Smoke and Mirrors real quick. Let's do it. Shout out to Deacon. My bad, y'all. My bad. I fucked it up. Now I gotta move this around, because we gotta make sure y'all can see the actual video. There we go. We're gonna start it over. I don't mess around. But you know what he said, guys? He said, let's get that circle pit going. I want to see a wall of death. Journey this song is. That one's giving me the goosebumps the whole time, yo. That's one of those ones, man. That's one of the ones right there. I'm kind of with you on why you was going crazy over this one. I'm kind of with you. I feel like this one shows a lot of range with the band. You know what I mean? I loved it. I said it in the middle of it. Like, I love the journey that you go on with this one. I feel like it's like, it's hard to describe. It almost kind of feels like floating through space. You know what I mean? It almost kind of feels like a little like psychedelic at the same time. It's just a great track, man. It's a great track. I like this one quite a bit, yo. This is definitely one of my favorites for sure from them. Oh man, this is what they don't put the lyrics in the description. Damn, I'm just giving them all that love for it too. They can't hit 100%. They can't hit every shot. You know what I'm saying? Shout to Cold Fame, man. Shout out to Cold Fame. I don't even want to play. I want to feel like I want to play one more from them. I'm liking the journey we're going on. I'm like this close to buying a plane ticket to somewhere. You know what I mean? I'm this close. Oh man. We were originally a trio, but Sky got a really cool big boy job and had to cut back on band stuff. So we are now a duo. Damien and I, Jody. We play with Sky all the time. He's our number one guy. Well, shout out to Sky, man. Shout out to Sky. I really like the solo. What did you say? She said that their names are in here too, right? Damien and Jody. Okay, Damien. Yeah, shout out to Damien, man. I really like this solo on this one too, man. I think it was really sick to see like him just like have like a little moment to kind of like specifically shine in this song. Which I'm sure there's other songs that the same thing happens, but in this one I feel like it really like his little solo was like really, really sick. Really love the melodies throughout this whole thing too, man. I think one of the things that I say a lot of times about with songwriters is that I think when you got something good is when you have like the people like knowing the words like to it, like by the second time you come back around to like the chorus and stuff. And you know, sometimes again, I'm one of those people that I think that for sure that sometimes less is more, and I feel like simple is not a bad thing. You know what I mean? It's all about just doing it right. And I feel like this is a great example of like, even though the lyrics are like on the more simplistic side when it comes to like the chorus where there's not as many of them, it's perfect for it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be crazy. I already feel like she already has a really, really cool pen, the way that she kind of is just very graphic with a lot of the descriptions that she uses. really just in general. I can't use one in this example. I'm gonna go back a song. What was the last one we did?
Did it feel
In Dead. All right, because she had some lyrics in here, and I'm gonna give you an example of what I was talking about. The Freddie, you're so pretty. Jason's wild and witty. Like, come on now, like Freddie and Jason. Come on, that's fire as fuck. What am I talking about though? When she said, she was like, there's a specific thing that she was saying where I was like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, maybe it wasn't this song. It was the one when she was talking about the pretty little smile thing. Maybe it was the one we just listened to. I don't know. I can't remember. We've been listening to so many of them, but like that was what I was kind of getting at. Was like, I don't know, man. Her pen is dope. Like it's graphic in like this very like it's a aggressive way. Like she's the kind of person that would probably write a lyric like "You've got some nerve" or "You've got the nerve." You know what I mean? Like there's only so many writers that would write that kind of shit, and I feel like that's how she writes. It's like it's very much like you know the people that she's talking about, or you know what I'm saying? Like because like you almost like you can like relate to it that way. Was it "Girls Gotta Eat"? The "Damn You Look So Delicious." That's a great example of that too. Man, I don't know. All right. Cold Fame fans, what's the last one we should listen to from them? We're gonna give them like the first like 30 minutes of today's program. Shout out to Cold Fame. For those of you who've been patiently waiting in the list, I promise we're gonna get to y'all. I appreciate y'all for hanging out. We got one more from Cold Fame. I want to get familiar with this today. You know what I'm saying? She said, let's do Lions. Okay, live music video. Let's do it. All right, guys. How many comments are in this one? 11? I should see some from the Foxtrot family, hopefully by the end of this one. You know what I'm saying? I'll restart the video so that way it'll give you time to make sure your comments post by the time we get there. You know what I mean?
I can't stand it in a crowded room. The music's too loud, can't see through the fumes. But everyone is laughing, they're all good. And I'm here in the corner looking blue. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Why'd you have to dress me up and throw me to the lions? Draw a smile across my face and hide the ways I'm lying. I'm not a prized possession, just here for your excitement. I'd rather be home alone than at this party crying. Play along with the crowd for
here. Jody said that this is from their first ever as a band show, so that's sick as fuck. First of all, they get to catch the performance of that for specifically, super sick. I will say that my man, what's his name, Damien, right? Was it Damien, the guitar player, had the Cold Fame already on the knuckles? That's some dedication right there, my guy. I fucking dig the fuck out of that. Seeing that and then hearing that it was like their first show, already had the Cold Fame on the knuckles? Fuck yeah. That's badass, man. That's badass. This is another great example of, like, I just really like her pen, yo. I really like her pen. I feel like that she has like a great like storyteller, like it's just unique. You know what I mean? I feel like she's just better than the average person this way. Like the way they add like the little like soft melodies and stuff throughout it. Obviously, I'm a big sucker for all the falsetto stuff. Like, I'm just a fan of that kind of stuff in general. So I'm like, I like any singer that starts hitting like the high notes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Maul on here. Haven't got to listen to the whole song yet, but love you. Shout out to Maul. Shout out to Peter, man. Appreciate you for even mentioning me on there. Very kind of you, my friend. I really liked the female empowerment lyrics in the chorus too, when she was talking about like, I'm not a prized possession for you just to like whatever. I can't remember the exact lyric, but like the prized possession thing, it sort of made me think about like that. It's like the whole Women Who Rock thing on Wednesdays, right? Where we really like that energy of like period. So like seeing that in like some more like rock music, alternative music, whatever you really want to call what this band does, right? I just think they're awesome. You know what I mean? I feel that's kind of the same with Freeze the Fall too, right? If we want to bring them up in terms of like what kind of music they play, I'm like, slapping a label or a genre on it doesn't really matter. And I feel like it's either good or it isn't. And I feel like that's kind of what this is, right? There's a lot of different inspirations and a lot of different sounds that I think that this band probably goes through. But I think it just makes them awesome. There's a lot of range of versatility throughout like what we've listened to today with the band. But I feel like a lot of the things have been very, very consistent with Cold Fame, especially the lyrical side of the house, right? I'm a big fan of people who I feel like are just engaging storytellers, and I feel like the lyricism side of the house I think just draws me in each time, because I feel like you really get like the human emotion out of it. You know, a lot of times I'm like, again, I'm one of those people who I like all flavors of the art. So I like some of these people who write very graphic and depict like almost like you have to decode a code and decipher it in order to figure out what the hell they're talking about. I like those pens too, you know what I mean? But I also like the people that like as soon as I hear it, I'm like, oh my god, like you're writing about people that I know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, I know somebody, or I've met people, or it's making me think of people that are like these people is like who these people are writing about. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's like that draws in the human relatability aspect, I think, for sure. Especially when you start talking about like, you know, these being like a lot of like songs about like, again, love and loss, right? The human experience that we all go through. So I think that there's a lot of like relatability in it, at least for me, for sure. And I think it's done in a really like fun and exciting way, man. So I think they sound awesome. I definitely appreciate Russ for sending an invite out to Cold Fame to hang out with us and just kind of highlight and showcase their music today, man. I think it's been awesome. I really appreciate you guys for coming by and hanging out, for sure. Oh, Rab, what's up, man? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. I hope you got to catch some of this music, man, because if you haven't, Cold Fame might be your next favorite band, my friend. Man, they're awesome. They're fantastic. They are absolutely fantastic. They got like plenty more songs that I need to check out for sure, but we'll do some like official reviews and stuff, I think, for some of the rest of their music, man, because I definitely want to get more familiar with what they got going on. For sure. I've definitely been won over as a fan, for sure. They've definitely gained a fan than me today. That's for absolutely for sure. I think they sound sick as fuck. You know what I mean? And shout out to Victoria, Canada. I think it's where they're from. Something like that. Victoria, maybe. I could be wrong, but hey, they're from somewhere in BC, because their one video had BC on there. I think Victoria is a part of it, but I could be wrong. New Women Who Rock. Here we go. All right. Back to the guessing game, friends. Now it's back to trying to figure out who put these songs on this list today. Victoria, NBC, Canada. All right, yeah. Shout out to Victoria. I'm going to look this up. I'm going to figure out where Victoria is on the map. Now I'm just going to get myself that much more familiar with where they're located at. Victoria. British Columbia. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So they're like right across the bridge then. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Yeah. They're like Southern Vancouver type of vibes, like south of Vancouver. A little bit closer to Washington kind of shit. Damn, yeah, they like right across the water type shit. Is there a bridge to get over there? Do they got one over that way? Or do you got to go up and around? Probably got to go up and around. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm seeing where it is. I'm seeing. So, yeah, their closest city would be also Seattle, but they're a little bit closer to Seattle than Vancouver is. So, yeah, okay, I'm getting familiar. Davisaurus, what's up, man? How are you today? Is Canada becoming a musical hotspot? It might be. You UK friends need to step it up. I mean, I know y'all got a couple of people out here in these streets like Ren and all that kinds of stuff, but y'all need to put out some more, yo. Shout out to Grimfell, you know what I mean? He holding it down out there. I think Chinchilla's back making new music too. I need to get back into her too, because Chinchilla, she's super sick. I saw a video of her. She brought out, I guess, Ren for the do their duet or whatever in Brighton. So I thought that was sick. Canada's had some iconic talent for years. It's just been hard for them to break into the U.S. market. Yeah, I could see that. I'm gonna avoid my opinionated comments about that, because I'll go on too long of a rant if I start getting into that. Too long of a rant. The British have probably been dominant in your streams recently. I know. That's why I'm fucking with y'all. That's why I'm fucking with you guys. Shout out to Cole, man. Cole ain't hanging out with us tonight either. She out there too. Yeah, y'all be holding it down. That's what I'm saying. There's always some music going on coming from out there from our British friends out there in the world. But I had definitely found that like there's not as much anger in music in Canada, if that makes any sense. Like we definitely they're not really pushing out as many of those kinds of like, I think, sounds like that as much, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess you could get into like Spirit Box, but like that is kind of like one on its own that way. You know what I mean? There's not really a ton of like that, like, I don't know, rage and aggression type of thing coming out of Canada like that. Life is too good up there. That's what I'm saying. Life's too good in Canada, you know what I mean? It's not hard enough up there. Not that it needs to be harder for anybody. Life should be better, you know what I'm saying? The Guess Who, probably the best Canadian. The Guess Who, probably the best Canadian band. Who are we saying, right? Sam? We gave you Justin Bieber, Celine Dion. See, that's what I've learned. I've also learned from most of our Canadian friends is that the Canadians, y'all don't claim Bieber like that. Celine Dion, Avril Lavigne, Joni Mitchell, Shania Twain, Spirit Box. Let me think else. Sum 41. Our friends in Sum 41, they're from Toronto, the greater Toronto area, whatever suburbs of Toronto they're from. But shout out to them. They're Canadian. Who else is Canadian goats? Freeze the Fall, obviously. Cold Front, obviously. We just need to get them to break in the States. You know what I'm saying? Whenever y'all come to the States, I'm there, yo. I'm fucking there. You know what I mean? Nickelback. Oh, yeah. Chad Kroger. The Krogmeister. The porn star dancing. Chad Kroger. He also married the Canadian goat, Avril Lavigne. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't stay away. Tate McRae. Oh, yeah. She's fire. She's fire. Let's see. What's up, Grimfell? Well, just talking about you, man. I just talked about you. I was talking about how you were holding it down for the UK scene, baby. I was talking a little bit of shit saying that the UK wasn't holding it down for like no great music. I said except for people like Renfell. You know what I mean? Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, brother. Fionn. I think I still ain't saying their name right. They're sick. Dear Rouge, I don't know how much I know of them. Their name sounds somewhat familiar. I'm sure we probably have checked them out. The Tragically Hip, Our Lady Peace. I did go to the Tragically Hip bar. I did go to that place, the Horseshoe Bar in Toronto. So I got a little bit of Canadian street cred for damn sure when I went up to Toronto the last time. So I definitely got some street cred the last time I went up there because I went to like the goats of the whole nation type of I heard all about it. I heard about how they had a final concert and like 60% of the country watched this shit or something like that. So yeah, I heard all about that shit. Fvme? Is that how is it Fvme or like Fee? It's F-Y, like Fvme? Laugh. That's not even a Nickelback. I know. My buddies just went to go see them. Oh, well, not them, but his brother or whatever when it was in that band. But Chad Kroeger was in that song, though. Chad Kroeger was in that song. I love that everyone's listening to more Canadian talent. Oh yeah, between well, it kind of started initially with Freeze the Fall when we discovered Freeze the Fall. And then that's kind of initially how we met our good buddy Russ. You know what I mean? And Russ has been a moderator on the channel for a hot minute now. And he has been keeping us up to date on because he lives in BC as well. But he keeps us up to date on a lot of the talent that be coming through BC that he is noticing out there in that scene because that's where he's at. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Russ. So he's been definitely keeping us a little bit more up to date, and we've been ever so growing our knowledge of Canada, especially that music scene, especially thanks to our good buddy Russ in Canada for sure. He is a huge piece of why we support so many Canadian artists the way that we do today. You know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like I see and hear a lot of like what comes out of the States pretty organically. So I kind of like just have seen it. So like not a lot of people can introduce me to a band from the States that I probably haven't heard or seen somewhere somehow. But obviously as soon as we start talking about crossing borders, like you guys mentioned, we don't get as much traction to see y'all as much. So this YouTube channel has definitely helped a lot with getting exposure, at least for myself, particularly to anybody really outside of the United States for sure. One of the scariest drives home ever. Oh man, is it really raining that bad? All right, Perma, you have a great night, my friend. Canada is awesome. It's great. I love it up there, man. Every time I go up there, I freaking love it. I freaking love it, man. Every part I've ever visited, I was like, man, this place is dope. You know what I'm saying? Got to go see, I've been out to Vancouver, definitely been out to Toronto a couple of times. I've been up to like Quebec, Montreal once, Ontario probably the most. And shout out to Windsor, right across the bridge from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Michigan. Randy, you know, like I said, I hold it down for D-Town. You know what I'm saying? Detroit versus everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Detroit. Shout out to Windsor, too. And my man used to hold it down. Back when I used to still smoke nicotine, he'd give me those Cuban cigars, bro. Man, I was the coolest guy in town. Bring those Cubans to everybody. You know what I'm saying? The life's little pleasantries that are so bad for you, you know what I mean? Things that we shouldn't do and give into. Johnny was freaked out by the peanut butter at the table with the breakfast. Yes, because I was like, yo, they live in large over here in fucking Canada. Because I'm like, I have that, and I've traveled this whole country. I could speak to pretty much almost every state. I have never in my life ever been anywhere where they had peanut butter available for you like that on the table. Now you could ask, and they might have some like little cups or whatever in the back, maybe. But just to have it out there with the jelly and stuff and the butter, hell nah. I was like, no, they're getting it right over here. They're getting it right over here. They live in life right. You know what I mean? That Manaima bar thing too was super fire. Like I said, I got a little bit of like Canadian. That I've been trying like their chocolate the last couple times I was up there. Their chocolate bars are definitely better. You know what I mean? Like the Aero bars and all that kinds of shit are really good. You know what I mean? Like their chocolate versus ours is pretty good. They have stuff that like reminds me of like a lot of like the stuff that we have, but it just like tastes better. It just tastes. I don't know. I can't help it. I can't help it. All right, guys. Let's hit this list. Shout out to Canada. Shout out to peanut butter. All right, Stuck in Amber. Let's see. 1 year ago, friends. Stuck in Amber by a band called She Found. Is that what it is? Yeah, She Found. Stuck in Amber. First song of the list. I have no guesses yet. I gotta hear it first.
That story of us ended so. We drew apart long ago, like two streams of water. But when we were so near yet, I spent little time together. You're a dreadful rider. Those days of fight, follies and pride, the nightmares that we used to ride. We've sailed in trouble.
Oh my God. The first thing I thought of was somebody mentioned earlier about how like our channel is very much the musical whiplash that it is. And I was like, yep, because you never know what any of it's going to ever be, man. You never know what any of it's going to ever be. What do you even say about this? I agree with Maul here. Was this Maul's pick? No, because we just did Maul. Maul was the moderator pick, so there's no way this was hers. Man, I have no idea. I have no idea who would have put this one in here. My first thought was H-Tan, but what a beautiful song that was. Like really, really well constructed too, for sure. That was a journey and a half. Oh, Kalia, what's up, friend? Man, you had me laughing. Coming in again, yo. Coming in again. She said, "What's up, squirters?" It makes me laugh every time you say it. It's so stupid, yo. It's so stupid. Oh man. I thought about singing to you, but you're not getting it yet. You're not getting. Maybe later. Maybe later. Maybe when we get to your song. What song you got on the list today? I can only tell. Yep. If it's Kaylani, I know it's from her. You know what I'm saying? You know what's up. You know what's up. Anubis, what's up, man? I don't think I said hi to you. I'm gonna say hi again. I saw you, but I don't think I said hello. I'm gonna say hi now. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well today, my friend. Jumbo Scorpions, what's up, friend? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know who threw this one on the list today. That's my first time getting shot, I think, today. Someone in the chat knows about this song. Wonder if it was theirs. I don't know. Who was talking about it? I thought of H until someone commented. I missed the comment. You're obligated to sing to me every time I come in here? Where's that obligation from? It was Steve? No, she's just saying Steve. Or yeah, she's just talking to people now. The ad break's about to hit, so I gotta talk to y'all for at least another minute and a half before I can play another song. That way nobody misses any of the music. That way nobody misses any of the music. Newer fam? Was it Davisaurus? I think it was Davisaurus. Davisaurus, I think, was the one who said about how it had less than 600 views. That's probably the one comment I saw. So yeah, it's gotta be Davisaurus, right? Did I save myself? Yes! Hey, excellent find, my friend. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Awesome find today, man. It seems like a lot of people like that one for sure. Russ in Canada said this playlist might be one of the best playlists that we've had so far. Well, we started it off pretty amazing with the Cold Fame stuff. You know what I mean? That was an excellent start to the stream that I was not necessarily I won't say I wasn't anticipating. I'm not gonna lie. I might have forgotten to like 20 minutes beforehand that we had a friend joining us today. Because most of the time I don't even know. Most of the time I don't even know that's happening. So shout out to the moderators for even getting to any of that stuff in the first place. But yeah, Cold Fame being a smack in the face in a positive way was an awesome start to the stream today for sure. Let's see. Ghostly Echo. I'm just gonna call you Randy. Appreciate you. Might be the most Midwest thing I heard Johnny say. Appreciate you. I told you I've traveled this whole country. I picked up things from all over this country. You know what I mean? People used to I remember when I was deployed the first time and I said that I don't even remember where the fuck I said I was from. You know what I mean? Because at that time I was stationed in Virginia. But the one guy, he said, where did you say you were from? And I said, whatever. And he goes, oh, I thought you were from like Boston. And I said, Boston? And he said, yeah, the way that you said bag. And I was like, oh. I guess the way I say certain words sound like I'm from Boston, like bag. You know what I mean? Which is one thing I'll say about our Canadian friends. They call them begs. They don't say things with a hard A. You know what I mean? It's everything's like a beg. A beg. Can you pass me the beg? Put it in the beg. Oh, if you're looking for women in rock and metal, Darken Nocturnal Slaughter Cult has an insane vocalist. Well, we're always looking for great new music, period. The way that we typically do these shows, we do them on Sundays and Wednesdays, and obviously today is Women Who Rock Night. The way that we do it is like we just take requests from the Discord, and then we throw them in the list. And then, but if anybody like ever wants to like have their like song for sure played when they're on there, they can use they can donate a bar of soap, and then they get the song fast passed to the front, and then we definitely play it. If not, they're all essentially just like free reactions, and then we have like our actual like review material that are normally either Patreon requests or soap requests. For like lyric breakdowns, we do like a whole intro, outro. We give some love to the band and a shout out and all that kinds of stuff, and it ends up going on YouTube. So that's pretty much how that works. That's pretty much in a nutshell how that works. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to one of our newer friends, Davisaurus, today, for putting us on some new good shit today. Aluka, I know we've done her before, and I remember that this girl was so fucking dope, but I don't remember who introduced us to Aluka. I don't remember, but I do remember the song being so fucking fire. So, but I don't remember who. I normally do, but I don't today. Woman Gone Mad.
Sex sells everything, I call it a scam. Profit off our bodies while they're holding us back. Every law they passed was like a fucking attack. Well, goddamn. Don't like yourself, they got us in big for that. Chasing perfection, we get caught in the trap. From the business.
You see, the bad thing is you gotta call a lot of these dudes too. This is brand new, 5 days old. You gotta call these dudes too about that Ozempic shit, man. The first 2 people I knew in my own life that was taking Ozempic, both of them guys.
While they holding us back, every law they passed was like a fucking attack. Well, goddamn. Don't like yourself, they got us in big for that. Chasing perfection, we get caught in the trap. From the penthouse view,
the chasing perfection thing too. This is another one of those times, guys, where I'm gonna call out whoever put this one on the list. This one probably should have been a review. You know what I mean? Somebody's got channel points. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm already talking. This has got me thinking about. I just watched the fucking doc on Netflix about America's Next Top Model. Oh man, when she said about chasing perfection, I'm like, perfection according to who though? You know what I'm saying? I guess this was already got me talking. Hold on now.
Chasing perfection, we get caught in the trap. From the penthouse view, they can see what I can. I'm a woman gone mad. They'll shake their heads and say, well, she's gone insane. But honey, look around at everything that's at stake. Ain't it sad, just a woman gone mad. They build us up to watch us fall, and love to see us lose it all. All we can if we ever go back. Here comes the fires they can't ignore. One woman gone mad, but millions more. You keep going and around. You keep on running in town. Got a new court leader, call it TMZ. Destroy your reputation so you click and read. When she breaks the profit of her agony, still throwing stones just virtually. While the planet burns for the billionaires, taking all their pieces if the world was theirs. When the last tree's cut and the streams run bare, let them eat their money, what do they do then? Ain't it sad, just a woman gone mad. They build us
Fire today. This ought to be the next rock anthem on every radio station. The problem is they'll never put music like this like on mainstream like that. You know what I mean? Where when it's like very clearly like almost like women empowerment kind of music, like they'll never bring that to like the forefront of the idea of record labels are never gonna push that shit. You know what I'm saying? She said at the beginning of the song, like, you know, basically that they have us where they want us type of thing. You know what I mean? That's the point I'm getting at. I'm like, they ain't gonna push. They don't push this kind of stuff. Like it's always spread from the people, not from the people with the money. You know what I mean? I really wish I could remember who put this one on the list. Let's see. You know, and that's the thing I like about her too is like, you know, she is definitely on this line that sounds a little country-ish. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like her messaging, I fuck with more with her messaging than I do with like the set that her music sounds kind of country-ish. Does that make sense? I don't know. Someone's gonna have to shoot me about this one. My first guess was Yulita. My second guess was, would it be something like maybe somebody like Blue? Blackbird, Victoria Canal. Hey, did you guys know that Victoria is a part of southern British Columbia? It's actually right across the water from Washington State, which is the United States of America, and in the British part of Columbia, Canada. There's a place called Victoria, and that's where Cold Fame is from. You know what I mean? This is what we learned today on the chat. Let's see. N for my cat. I feel like I'm missing that somewhere. It was Blue? Shout out to Blue. Shout out to Blue. Appreciate you for hanging out with us, our friend. We're here and going down this list of music from a little all over the place. I was just talking about Chinchilla and Ren, and it's already in the list today. Look at that. That's how that works, friends. All right. Blackbird, Victoria Canal. From 2 months ago. So this is a newer song. Let's do it.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly.
Oh, we just got into sad emo vibes.
All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arrive. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take your sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird, fly. Blackbird, fly into the light of the dark black night. Blackbird, fly. Blackbird, fly into the light of the dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to rise. You were only waiting for this moment to rise. Oh, you were only waiting for this moment to rise.
Oh man, do love me some emo vibes no matter which flavor they come in, you know what I mean? Mood setter for sure. Mood setter for sure. That's that just sad piano. Just that sad piano for sure. Mal was all over this playlist today, man. She listened to it already. She's commenting on every video so far. Shout out to Mal. Doing some boosting love. Love to see that, Mal. Love to see that. My first guess was Little Soul. My second guess would be somebody like, I don't know, PETA. But I don't think it's PETA. I think PETA might have put Aurora in the bottom of the list, but maybe. I don't know. Wait, disregard my message. Was it Little Soul? Was I right? I messed up. It was Little Soul. Shout out to me, man. I'm shot free today. I am gonna miss the. I am definitely gonna miss. Nairi, what's up, friend? What's up? How are you? How are you today? You got time for us to check out your music? I was gonna do a review for you today. If you got time, we could do it right now. If you got time, we can do it right now. Or if you can't hang out, no pressure. No pressure. If you can't hang out, we can do it later. The repo dude, yes, the repo guy. I do miss the repo guy shooting me. It's kind of a classic. You're eating some non-spiced chicken in the background? What is wrong with you? What are you doing? Why are you eating the bland chicken? She said, sure. Okay, well, let's check out your music, friend. Let's check out your music. You know I'm not going to say nothing bad about it. I'm not going to lie to you, friend. I've heard a little bit of this song already. Let's just go ahead and do an intro. What's up, friends? What's up, family? What is up? Nairi, the witch coven. There we go. Well, I think we're part of the coven, right? I have listened to a little bit of this song because this song has been on. I have like a handful of like alarm clocks on my phone. Alarm clocks on my phone, and one of them is like my new music release radar. So I'll be hearing some new stuff every once in a while, and I'm about 99% sure that this song has like woken me up a couple of times. So I've heard like the first like 30 seconds before like my alarm will shut off. So I have heard that, and from what I could tell, it sounded pretty damn cool. She was talking about moon stuff, blood moons, and all that kinds of stuff. I mean, she is a witch or whatever, right? Right? Self-proclaimed. Self-proclaimed. She was talking about the witch stuff and the blood moon and all that kind of stuff that happened like a few days ago. I'm pretty sure that this song came out in the same time that all that was happening, I think, or right before it. Let's see. There's a bunch of shit in here that says a bunch of different things. Sarah Iwan, I am the moon. Maybe that's the translation. Aramaic. Yeah, I don't even know, man. There's a lot of things going on in that description that I have no idea what it means. I'm kind of dumb to that. Nairi the Witch, also on the Mirage EP, which is out now. I'm pretty sure this came out in conjunction with the Mirage EP. Looks like she's got some of the language in here too, and the English translation. I wonder if some. All right, let's see. Let's listen to some of these notes here. In our culture, a woman is often expected to be Shimsha, the sun. She is meant to be the warmth, center of a home, and the bearer of the next generation. To be a lesbian in this space is often viewed as a failure of duty. It is seen as a coldness where there should be warmth, and silence where there should be lineage. The song reclaims this coldness by declaring, I am the moon. I am accepting that I will never be the sun they want me to be. I am not the daughter who will provide warmth of a traditional marriage or the fame of a conventional life. Well, that was kind of heavy and a little sad at the same time. You know what I mean? We love Nairi. That's all I got to say about that. All right, let's check out I Am the Moon. No, not at the Waffle House, fam. Not at the Waffle House. No! Well, damn. Just from like even just like the from what we read in the beginning and looking at the video side of this, I feel like you could already get a lot of the general idea of like what she was going for in terms of like the messaging of the music here. I'm going to read this English translation before I say anything more. I'm the moon, not the sun. You are the light, you are the sun. The pride of the house, full of heat. I am the silence, I am the cold. You look at me and you see a mistake. I hide myself so that you may shine. I keep the darkness to be mine. I don't want to bring shame to my family, but I am the shame in my very nature. I am not an enemy, I am not ruined. I am just a shadow in the heart of the field. Who I am, it does not warm. I hide myself so that you may shine. I keep the darkness to be mine. I don't want to bring shame to my family, but I am the shame in my very nature. Far I will be, I won't come close so I don't cast my shadow. You are the day, I am the night. I love you, but from the silence. I am the moon, I am shame. I am the moon, not the sun. I am the moon, not the sun. I feel like there's a lot to unpack here, and I feel like there's a lot to say, and I'm trying to make sure that I don't say the wrong thing here. I remember having a conversation with some friends of mine, probably about, I don't know, 7-8 years ago. One of my friends had just found out they were getting ready to have a kid. And they asked me a question about mine. And they said something about, I don't have it on anymore because I need to get a new one because my old one broke. But my rainbow bracelet that I would wear every single day, I need to get me, like I said, I need to get another one now. But anybody that knew me on a personal level that way, interacted with me, or had just worked with me in any kind of capacity, knew that I stood on a pretty hard fence when you wear a rainbow bracelet on your wrist every single day. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I was really trying to hide nothing like that. So people knew that to say certain things in front of me, but they asked me about, like, you know, would you want your kid to be gay? And the way that I answered that question was, I feel like I always knew that I would love my kid no matter who they were. You know what I mean? And no matter who they loved. So that was never a problem to me. But it also is a perspective of a parent of, like, would I want them to go through the hardship that it is to be a gay person in today's society? And that's the part that I think that always, like, you know, it was always my thing, was like, I would never feel any different way about anybody this way. But it doesn't mean that other people won't. And that's part of the problem with the world today, right? Is it's not so much about what you and I think sometimes, but it's about what the average person thinks. And what societally people think about certain things. And I think that this brings a lot of awareness to at least my perspective about what it is when it comes to that particular culture and that part of the world, and how their perspective is of this. Because I didn't really know. You know what I mean? Most cultures are extremely homophobic. As sad as it is to say. And so in this particular case, it's not really any different that, you know, gay people are facing discrimination one way or the other, because it's, you know, it's hard to go anywhere and not be discriminated against if you are a gay person, or just a member of the, you know, the LGBTQ plus community type of vibes. You know what I mean? that really goes across the spectrum there. And it's these subjects always sadden me because I'm always been of this of this perspective of like, why does anybody care so strongly about these things? You know what I mean? And, you know, in this, I feel like, you know, I said I learned a lot of the perspective of like just culturally how, you know, as a woman, right, like you were looked at as a specific thing, right? So if you aren't that, automatically it's almost like something's wrong with you. And it's hard to tell, you know, it's hard to sit here and tell somebody like, you know, especially like in this case, like Nightry, right, where it's like they're wrong. That all those people are wrong. They all believe the same thing, or a lot of them, because they have been societally and subliminally, like over time, all these things are all just like a part of the culture. So it's like you're already taught to feel something about something. And so like right there again, just is I feel like this is another example of especially in a woman's perspective, where you have to almost change everything about who you are for the sake of other people. And I feel like there's a bigger conversation with that when it comes to just how women in society are treated in general, right? Because women already have to take a lot of the backseat to what their dreams and ambitions are because they are the women, not the men. And so in this particular case, you know, if you're not a heterosexual person, you're already taking the back seat. You know what I mean? I've always had a hard time understanding and wondering why anybody would want to live in a world. I guess because I was raised in the States and this idea of freedom has always been in my brain. But why anybody who like lived in parts of the world where arranged marriages was a thing, and why people were like, oh, just okay with that. Like, why would you want to be forced to conjoin and pair up with somebody for the rest of your life based on what your family thought? For whatever reason it was. But it was like mom and dad's gotta do this. Or in this particular case, I think it's mostly the dad, right? That to me already is like, you know, just so far from my realm of like what my perspective is of the situation. And like I said, I've had such a history with self-harm that I can't bear the idea of having to live an entire existence with honor because of what this is what you were just going to do. You know what I mean? I don't understand what that pressure is like because I didn't grow up with that. But it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist for so many people out here. You know what I mean? And like I said, this is one of those times where I feel like in this case, in this video, for me, I feel like it's almost like eye-opening. Whereas like you don't really think about perspective sometimes until the story is told to you. You know what I mean? Where again, I already understood that the struggle of just being a gay person is always going to be an issue. No matter really where you are, it's going to be a problem. Because people are going to just either subconsciously or whatever, they're going to judge you. That is just the fortunate truth of the way the world spins today. And again, I say this all the time, that we are the most progressive that we've ever been as a species, but we also have a long way to go before we really should be where we probably should be. You know what I mean? And I really like this music video a lot. I like the fact that she didn't do this one in English. I feel like it's like a very like close to home. I feel like it's very personal. It's very much her story, right? Which has always been her music, is her sharing her stories. And I'm not sure what else to say. I'm not sure what else to say in the moment, because I feel like this kind of stuff just makes me feel sad in the moment. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I don't know exactly what it's like to be in her shoes, but I'm like, even for me personally, my own personal life is somewhat relatable in a lot of ways to kind of a lot of the feelings that she's saying, just one way or the other. So I'm like, I kind of understand a little bit of that feeling of like, no matter what you do, no matter what's going on, you just being you is a disappointment. You know what I mean? You're not measuring up to the thing that we thought that you'd be. You know what I mean? We all wanted you to be the sun, but you end up being the moon. You know what I'm saying? I really liked that. It's, you know, as much as it's sad and fucked up, like you comparing the sun to the warmth and the moon to the cold. You know, I've got 2 moons on my arm right here and here. Maybe I'm just cold too. You know what I'm saying? I guess the way I'll end this video is obviously always encouraging everybody out there to go and support Nairi in her endeavors and what she does. You know, she continues to elevate with each video and each song that she does. She's always continued to be very vulnerable in her music and sharing her stories with us this way. But yeah, I guess the only other thing I really want to say is that it's important to love people and accept people for who they are, not who we want them to be. And I think it's important to stay true to yourself, no matter what anybody else thinks that you should be. And I know it's tough, but God only knows I fucking know it's tough, man. It's hard to be yourself. It is. In a world where we scream freedom of individuality and all this kinds of stuff, man, it is so fucking hard to just be yourself. You know what I mean? And to be loved and accepted for that. Because we're all living in this world and all dancing and trying to pretend and put on a face and a mask for society just because we think of like what strangers will think of us. You know what I mean? And it's toughest when the people closest to us can't even understand and see who we are as people. They still can't love and accept us for who we are. But for as long as the Foxtrot family is around, we will always love and accept Nairi for who she is and what she does. You know what I mean? So shout out to her. And make sure you guys go give her some love and support for sure. I think that's all I got for this one, guys. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. All right. Well, we got through that one. I think this is my number one from Nairi so far. It's tough, man. Like I said, like the last when she starts getting into some of these topics, I fucked it up in the last video I did for her because I think I did it off stream. Or I think maybe I did do it on stream, but either way, I remember I did a 20-minute reaction to one of her songs recently, and none of it recorded, so I had to redo the whole entire thing. And it sucks when it happens, because like I feel like sometimes when I listen to some of these songs, especially like in this case, all I can see is my friends sometimes. And it just sucks to hear that that's the reality of the situations for people. You know what I mean? Like you think and you have an idea and you can make your projections and your predictions or something and just assume that because of what, you know, who people are, where they come from, who their parents are and all that this is how life is. But then you hear it's all just like laid out in front of you this way, where it's just like, damn. I was hoping it wasn't like that for you. You know what I mean? I know we talked about Mr. Bieber earlier, but I brought him up in a conversation recently because I'm like I think about this shit a lot, man. When he was out there crying over Billie Eilish, talking about I don't want things to end up like they did for her. You know what I mean? I'm like, I feel that all the time, where it's like sometimes when you just see how it could be, you just hope so badly it doesn't happen to him. You know what I mean? And that's kind of how I feel with listening to some of these songs for her. Was like, damn, I wish it wasn't like that for you, man. I wish it wasn't. I wish that wasn't the reality of this fucking world, man. It sucks. Because it's tough. Because I'm like, you know how many friends I've met in my life that were gay that their family actually accepted them? That it was like just completely okay. You know what I mean? It's been very few. It's always some issue somewhere. My mom's cool, but my dad's getting there. You know what I mean? Or whatever. You know what I mean? It's barely ever rarely mom and dad both love and accepted me for who I was. You know what I mean? That's hardly ever rarely the case. And I'm not saying that it doesn't happen and there aren't good parents that they're that way, but those parents and those generations, they were just as brainwashed about a lot of things as we were brainwashed about a lot of things too. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like parents will always have the hardest time admitting that they were wrong to their children first and foremost, because they always feel like they had to be the ones who had to teach them shit. You know what I mean? So they'll never admit they're wrong about anything because they're mom and dad kind of vibes. Anyway, we're going too far down a rabbit hole now. We're going too far down a rabbit hole. All right. I didn't come out to my extended family until both of my parents were dead. 2 of my cousins came out. I don't think there's anybody in my family to come out to. You know what I mean? I don't think that there's anybody that would accept that. You know what I'm saying? My sister. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, they already have opinions. You know what I'm saying? They already have opinions. They ain't no changing that shit. You know, it's one of those things where I've learned very early in my life, when people show you who they are, you have to listen to them. You know what I mean? And as much as you might want to change somebody's opinion, it ain't your job to change people's opinion. And it sucks the most when it's your family, man. No matter how extended or close they are to you. You know what I'm saying? I think if I would have said anything to like my one grandma, I think that she would have been fine. But no, nobody else. I couldn't think of a single person that would be okay. You know what I mean? Not a single one of them. Not a single one of them. All right, friends. Let's get back on some more happy vibes. Let's listen to some music. Who knows? Maybe Infected might be the one to put us in a better mood. You know what I mean? Shout out to our roller coaster of emotions today. Because we always go through it. You know what I mean? That's one thing that's wonderful about this channel. Is like, you know, 1 minute we're talking about mad, sad shit. The next minute we're talking about who the fuck knows. You know what I mean? Next minute we're talking about God-made girls. And what was that other stupid shit? The detachable penis. You never know where we're going, big dog. You never know where we're going.
Making bets while the dogs will get ya.
That was rock and roll right there. Who else be liking punk rock? Well, they playing in Philly at the Nicky Lopez. We talked about this last time. Same band, isn't it? It's the same band. We talked about with the Nicky Lopez. It's gotta be. Who put this in there last time? Oh my god, if I remember things. Who else likes punk rock shit? I don't think it's Russ. There's Mom. She liked it again. I was gonna say it's gotta. It might be Steve. It might be Steve. Was it Steve? It was Steve. I was gonna say, I know I recognize this band. I know I recognize the name. I was like, but I'm like, my mind initially thought punk rock. I was like, maybe. It's gotta be Steve. It's gotta be Steve. Shout out to Steve, man. Shout out to Steve. We might have to make our way over to the Nicky Lopez in May. There's a lot of bands coming in May. I think it's May. That's right. Russ in Canada is Cold Fame today, so he don't really have anything on the list. All right. What do we got next on here? Flurry Hurricane? Whiplash and the Whiplash, baby. What's up, Cherokee? I didn't even see you come in like that. I saw you talking and everything. I saw you talking about your request and all that, but I didn't even get you a peekaboo today. I hope you're doing well. I'm still hiding. That's funny. That's a funny response, Maul. Maul has like some of the best clapbacks of all time. I swear to God, she does. She says still hiding. Oh man! All right, let's whiplash it, baby. Whiplash it. Flurry Hurricane.
I can feel your heart hanging in the air, counting every step as you climb the stairs. It's buried in your bones. I see it in your closed eyes turning in. This is harder than we know. We hold it in the most when we're wearing thin. Coming like a hurricane, I take it and reuseful. The world is spinning like a wave, fragile and composed. The wire breaking down again. Are you aching now to let you in? Seven times a game when you were not awake. Seven times the flame, too much to take. Oh, sky burns red against your skin. Oh, the So we know, oh we know, the hurricane falling slow in the pouring rain. It's so we know, oh we know, the hurricane falling slow in the pouring rain. Watch it go, you stay the same. And I don't know how it can change. Watch it go, you stay the same. And I don't know how it can change. I don't know how it can change. It's all we know, the hurricane.
Oh my god. Very, very beautiful. This is one of those times where I feel like this song just kind of like just sucks you in for sure. Really great performance, really emotional. Everything about this was really, really great. This sounds definitely like a H-Tan kind of request. Absolutely. When I should have thought of that way earlier, but I definitely got sucked in. Was it H-Tan? H-Tan? Let's go. That's what I'm saying. I know. When you get sucked in like that, it's got to be one of H-Tan's songs. Every time. Okay. Really emotional, man. Again, the roller coaster of whiplash with music today, man. Never, it's especially on Wednesdays. I swear on Wednesdays, we go from like metal screaming girls to the softest piano, saddest girl song you've ever heard in your life to like some punk rock, like again, screaming girls to who the fuck knows, a celloist with some super emo girl vibes again. You know what I mean? I feel like we have all the ability to have so much more whiplash on Sundays, but we have way more, I think, on Wednesdays. They seem to flow in a different way that way on Sundays when they could go just even more because we have like the entire spectrum on Sundays. You know what I mean? It could be like, I don't know, freaking the Skinner Brothers to like, I don't know, Bob Marley vibes. It could jump like completely like that. You know what I mean? But Wednesdays. Every Wednesdays. Well, chat, put your neck brace on. What's the next one gonna be? Some crazy shit. Oh man. See, Cold Fam, that you guys could have put some sad shit in there. You could have. Like it don't matter. We don't discriminate around here. We really don't. Like about the most discrimination we do is if it has like country vibes to it. I'll probably start talking in an accent and I'll start making jokes that I think are funny. But it's like the only kind of music that I do this to. Everything else, it's pretty similar of reaction to it. But if you put country-esque in there, you're going to probably get Johnny to start talking a certain way. You know what I mean? Especially for the cat friend from Atlanta, Georgia. They wouldn't appreciate my accents. They probably wouldn't appreciate my accents as much. All right, buckle up. Put your neck brace on, baby. I think we're getting ready to go there. We already got teeth. Teeth showing like we're at the dentist. Oh, man. Are they from Napalm Records? Doesn't look like it. Maul does know every song on this playlist, though, so she knows where the whiplash is. So let's do it. Fvme, Fate of Heart. You know it's hardcore when they have like the crazy transition out. It's a completely polar opposite of what we just listened to. Some Rumpelstiltskin acoustic guitar solo on the outskirts of this song. Oh my god, I just can't help. I just, you know, she brings me every single time. She brings me a request. Yulita, man, I swear to God, she knows how to speak to my emo soul. My screamo soul for sure. Man, somebody made a comment because of the last song that the one she put in for a review that we did on Sunday. That Glassland song. Oh my God, the Mr. Melodramatic one, the one where he was like, "Oh Mr. Melodramatic. That song, oh my God. Still, I told her that's been the go-to. That has been the go-to when it's time to get a shower going, and you build your playlist for the shower so you can jam the fuck out in the shower. That Mr. Melodramatic's been number one. You know what I'm saying? That's not what that song's called. But it's that one. Somebody commented on that video reaction, like on the, I just put that one out I think yesterday. Somebody had commented about Yulita's taste in her algorithm on like her comment. That's how much I was like, yep. I was like, there's something about her algorithm where she be finding the gold in the metalcore, baby. In the metalcore, she finds all of it. Oh man, shout out to Yulita. Shout out to Yulita. That shit was hard as fuck. It's like, it was like Knock Loose meets a female vocalist. You know what I'm saying? That was so fire. I hate to compare bands. Though, but I did it though. I did it. My bad. That's my bad. All right. This doesn't seem as whiplashy, but we're definitely gonna go back in direction. Before we get into Sexual Healing by Chinchilla. Oh my God. The roller coaster today has been fantastic. Some days it's better than others, man. You know what I mean? Some days it's better than others. Some days it's like a straight little stream where we just kind of go like this. You know what I'm saying? It's like a nice little like whitewater rafting trip. You know what I'm saying? Not too harsh on waters. Well, it's a little bumpy. But it's all good and fun, man. It's all good and fun. And some days it is like left turn times right turn times left turn. You know what I mean? Just complete opposites. Holy fuck. All right. What do we know about Peach? Oh, fuck. Are we on an ad break? Oh, shit. We're on an ad break. My bad, y'all. My bad. I got to disappear for a minute. Bye. All right. Yeah, Kalia, you missed some hardcore scream shit. That's what you missed. You missed the hardcore screamo today. The metalcore of the moment. I hope that's a high quality apparatus. Of course, nothing but the best. All right, we're back. Back off the ad break or what? So now that it's your ad break, your monitor. What? Is the ad break my monitor? A little bit. I think I see what you're saying. Maybe? Maybe? Maul has an issue with your monitor placement. Oh. We need to get your monitor up higher or else your neck is going to be hurting really bad. What do you mean? Like this is where I look at the music. I do a lot of this where I'm staring down a lot, but I'm not looking at the computer when I do that. You just been noticing I've been looking down a lot more often? Well, I always look away from the camera. I'm always shy from the camera. You know what I mean? This is a perfect opportunity to mob me. This is a perfect opportunity. For those of you who are Patreon members of the channel, there are two things up on the Patreon right now that I need you guys to go check out. Not right this moment, but they're on available. One is, what are we going to do next Monday? Because Monday is going to be like Patreon appreciation week. You know what I mean? Every Monday. is like patron appreciation, whatever. So we're gonna do like something based on whatever you guys vote for, when applicable. So I do have a poll on there on Monday, and then I also have a video just for you guys. I need you guys to check that out as well. Cold Fame. Thanks for a great hang, everyone. Thank you, Johnny, for sharing our music and introducing us to so much good stuff. Appreciate you and your page. I'm off. Gotta be kind to each other and be kind to each other and keep spreading that love. Well, thank you, Cold Fame. I definitely appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. And yeah, just checking out the channel and letting us get a little bit familiar with your music. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I hope you guys have a wonderful tour coming up soon. I hope it's an amazing experience for you guys, and I hope that it is just an excellent tour for you guys. So I'm really excited for y'all. And again, have a wonderful night, friend. I appreciate you. All right, Mo. How many songs we got left? 6? 7? 7 songs left. All right. We're getting there, friends. We're getting there. We got Preach Unhappy People. 146 subs, friends. 722 views from a month ago. So this already sounds too good to be this low a sub count right now. Does that say, it says Grim on the wall? Grimfell was there, you know what I'm saying? Is that what that says? It says Grim, right? That's Grimfell. Grimfell tagging the video. That was sick, yo. I really like the low guitar lick. The little do 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 do. No, you know, just a regular melody or whatever for the song. Sounds sick. That shit carried the whole song, yo. The question is who would have put it in the playlist today? Let's see. A first single from Peach's second album, Only Love, Unhappy People, directed and produced by Holding Hands with Horses. Bow, 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 bow. Are they from the UK? They are, so my guess would be that maybe it's Peter. Yeah. Just give up right now. My first guess would be Peter and then OG, because they're both from the UK. Damn it, not Peter. Damn it, not Peter. It was Paul? Sweet. I finally nailed one for Paul. Finally nailed one for Paul. Man, he's been getting me to strike out for the last like month. All right, baby. And it's time. Sexual healing. Oh my God. The fact that they're doing this is crazy. Me and my brother from another mother, Ren, did a thing. We did a thing. Oh man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Of course they make it vibey, you know what I mean?
Baby, I'm hot just like an oven.
Oh boy. I told y'all. I don't know if there's like chinchilla reactions that I need to do still or whatever, but I just saw that she's like getting ready to like, I don't know if she's getting ready to go on tour or something, but she has like re-hit my Instagram feeds. So I feel like I've been missing chinchilla in my life, yo. So like this is I'm already excited. I'm already excited, and I know I'm still behind on the Ren stuff.
I'm hot just like an oven. I need some loving. No, baby, 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 baby. I can't do it much longer. Now it's getting stronger and stronger.
When I get that feeling,
I want
sexual healing, sexual healing.
Oh my God, it's almost like when I first saw that they were doing like this like cover, it's like, is this gonna be like, I'm not the guy, but I also kind of can somewhat understand where it's a little weird when you got like 6-year-olds and 7-year-old kids walking by and hearing you singing about certain things. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like they do such a vibey version of this where it's like, it's almost like you forget that's what they're saying. You know what I mean? Like, or what they're really talking about. Where it's like, those kids are just as fooled. You know what I'm saying?
oh, baby, makes me feel so fine.
It's such a rush,
Helps to relieve my mind.
and it's good for us. Sexual
Healing, baby, is good for me.
sexual
Healing is something that's good for me. It's good for me.
baby. I got sick this morning. I was super storming up inside of me. Baby, I can't hold it much longer. Oh, it's getting stronger and stronger, darling. When I get that feeling,
I want
sexual healing, sexual.
This is why Moss said she knew I'd love it, because Ren's doing nothing but singing in the high tone like the whole time. You know what I mean? He giving us a whole little rendition of just the
Sexual healing, sexual healing.
oh, baby, makes me feel so fine.
A rush,
Helps to relieve my mind.
and it's good for sexual
Healing, baby, is good for me.
sexual
Healing is something that's good for
wake up, cause you do it right.
Oh, baby.
Get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's make love tonight. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, cause you do it right.
Hey.
When I get that feeling, sexual healing, sexual healing. When I get that feeling, sexual healing, sexual healing. Oh baby, when I get that feeling, sexual healing.
Baby,
Sexual.
baby, baby,
And when I get that feeling, sexual healing, sexual healing. And when I get that feeling.
Thanks.
For so much.
Man, that shit is fire as fuck. This is what, you know, Steve had made the comment. Again, I'm going to bring it up, guys. There's the poll for what we should do next Wednesday. One of the options is a cover night or a theme night, right? And he talked about cover night. And he said, you know, I'm not normally the one that likes the cover night as much, but he goes, I kind of miss it. And I was like, I feel you on that, Steve. Because I will say that the Foxtrot family does a good job of finding the good covers. You know what I mean? The great covers. This is definitely one of those times where, again, like, this song doesn't remind me really at all of the original, and I feel like that's a great cover, is when, like, you really are making this whole thing yours. You know what I mean? So damn cool. So damn fucking cool. That was an excellent cover. I don't know who would have thrown Chinchilla and Ren in here today. I think we already guessed Maul. Anna? Maybe an Anna request today? Maybe? This was Chinchilla's first time busking, by the way. Oh, was it you, Maul? Didn't we already have a Maul picked, though? Or did you pick this one? Yeah, right now theme night is second in the queue behind review night. Let's see. Oh, you had the mod openers. You're right. So yeah, okay. So Maul, I guess you. I guess you first. If it wasn't you, then I would guess Annabus. Just because it's a Ren and Chinchilla song, but man, like I said, I've been missing Chinchilla in my life for sure. I feel like there's definitely songs I haven't done of hers, but man, she's one of those ones, man. I like her a lot. Annabus, what's up, friend? We are still going. We've only been going for 2.5 hours. Shit, we only do 5 hours or less now. No less than 5 hours now. I said, speaking of Anna, literally, I just was literally talking about her. She just got to work. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I hope work is off to a good start. Work is off to a good start. We just listened to the Chinchilla and Ren-Sexual Healing cover, which was fire. Setting himself up for misery. Johnny goes, hashtag Johnny goes long. Oh yeah, I don't think we're doing 5 hours tonight, because I don't think we have that much songs left to go 5 hours. But shit, yeah, you know, we went 5 hours the other day. I think we got 5 songs left. We got Little Dragon, Pretty Girls. We got some Kaylani. You Know What's Up. We got Women Orchestra featuring Cristina Ramos with a Highway to Hell cover. Brutus War, and Aurora singing a poem live at the concert. Is that really the last song? I thought we had a song after Aurora, but I guess not. Oh yeah, we need to do Cami Spara. We need to do a review for her too, probably. Yeah, because most of the time when it comes to the streams, we typically go about 3 hours, at least on the Sundays and Wednesdays. It's normally kind of standard. I still haven't ate anything today either. It's been a fucked up day. It's been a fucked up day, friends. I'm actually like, I'm not starving in the moment, but I know that I will be. I know what I will be. I know. You can get mad at me now. It's a problem. I'm trying to decide what I want to eat. I don't know what I want to eat. I don't know what I'm going to eat. Definitely not cheese and fish. I'm not feeling the headache thing, you know what I mean? So I'm feeling all right. I'm not feeling like I'm super starving, like I know I'm gonna be. Like in probably 30 minutes to an hour, I'll be fucking famished, I think. You know what I mean? I don't want to start eating now, because if I start eating now, it'll kick the appetite going. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to jumpstart it, because I don't need it yet. If I needed it, I'd get it, but I don't need it yet. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I'm not feeling the headache today. Some days it's like I have to, or else I'll get a headache. And other days I can go the whole fucking day. You know what I mean? Today's not one of those days. Yesterday was definitely one of those days where I woke up with a fucking migraine yesterday. It was rough. It was a rough one, Mr. Grinch. You know what I mean? You didn't find him at Giant? Damn, them just are fire too. Like I said, if you do go to Costco, you have to hit them at the Costco, because I know they got them there. Applications for Johnny's assistant. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that responsibility. All right, what's the next one we got here? Little Dragon, Pretty Girls, KEXP. That sounds like Peter. We haven't guessed Peter right at all, and he's the KEXP guy, so this has got to be him. Talk about eating food, and she over here talk about chewing on protein bars. Now I'm hungry.
Start chewing on protein bar. You magnify the universe. Grab your purse, grab your love. Pretty girl, don't get stressed. Aim for the royal scene. That's slow. TV dreams. Pretty girl, don't get stressed.
Does that guy have a rainbow painted army helmet on right now? Is that what kind of helmet that is? It's a construction hat. That's fire.
Pretty girl, don't get started. Pretty girl, don't get started. Pretty girl, don't get started.
She vibing, bro. She vibing.
Thank you.
She was vibing. She was vibing. Pretty girls don't catch stars. She was singing about protein bars, man. Now, like I said, now I'm a little hungry. There's Maul again with the thumbs up. I'm just a little strong arm Maul every time I see her now. Come to Peru, please. Try to switch it by emojis. No, I feel you. I feel lazy every time I put fire anywhere. Like just strictly fire. I feel like that's just like straight up algo boosting. You know what I mean? I've been trying to come up with new things. I've been doing the emoji with like the steam face like coming out, like you're like, you know what I mean? I've been doing that one lately. I've been doing a lot of those. Like that's tough. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing a lot of those in people's comment sections lately, especially on Instagram for sure. All right, y'all. We have officially reached the baby making music part of the evening. We talked about lesbians earlier. Kaylani, she knows a thing or two about that. You know what I'm saying? She knows what's up. You know what I'm saying? You like that pun? You like how I did that? You like how I did that? Oh, the last one? I swear it was Peter. That Peter, the Pretty Girls one was definitely Peter. I guess at the beginning because it was KEXP. I said because he's the KEXP expert. It wasn't him? Oh my God, was it you, Randy? You really are just like curveball the fuck out of me. Aurora was Peter? Damn. Yeah, see, now I feel like, you're getting too clever with this, Randy. You're getting too clever with this. She's like, I know he'll think it's Peter. I know he'll think it's Peter. Because it's KEXP video. That's Maul said, Sir Randy, you have done it again. I thought it was Peter for sure, because everybody was like agreeing. So I thought that everybody would, but I guess technically the ones who count didn't agree. The ones who count didn't agree. Damn. Well, Randy, you did it again. You have successfully. What did I say we were going to start giving people who like successfully fooled me this way? I forget what we said. We were going to give some sort of star. We're going to give them a different one. Let's see. We'll give you one of these. Star loop. You know what I mean? The curve star. Yes. We must knight Sir Randy once again. The pale bucket. The bucket was for getting at least 5 stars or something. You know what I mean? To carry their stars in. I think the curveball star is it's got like it looks like a C and everything. You know what I mean? So I'm saying, Randy got a couple of buckets. There's a few of y'all got the gold buckets walking around. Gold bucket standard. You know what I'm saying? The gold bucket standard. All right, Kiki. Are we back for, we're ready for the Kaylani vibes? Kaylani vibes. You know what's up. How old is this one? 6 years old?
Well, listen, we're in Oakland. It's only right. Carolina taking me too.
This used to be my favorite time of the morning. Text you like good morning. It's been a day we ain't spoken. All of me feels frozen. How could you let it go like that? How come it always goes like that? Wondering where I mess up at. To always go through it, always go through this. Why I gotta beg to be chosen over your vices, over your liquor? Why I gotta ask for flowers? I deserve roses, I deserve bigger. I know you're trying to change, but is it all worth the wait? It hurts to stay just as much as it hurts to walk away. You got demons, I got trauma. We both got triggers, I hate drama. I'm embarrassed, I'm in shock. Here wide open and that don't stop. And I watch your demons cause me trauma. Now I'm triggered, all this drama. You're embarrassed and in shock. And me still in love and the shit don't stop. And the shit don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. No, 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 it don't stop. And I still tell the world I'm in love with you. Cause I ain't ashamed of shit. Got your name tatted on my wrist. Any bitch got a bone to pick and knows phone to hit. Cause I'm still with all the actions and all the shit. You're still my love, you're still my heart, that's still my dick. Still wanna be Mrs. Jackson. Still wanna be a co-captain. So don't lose a girl of your dreams. Waited 5 years to be on my team. Look damn good fucking with me. Love how I'm always on 20. How I keep it tight and cleanly. Fuck you in the truck when it's empty. And I throw it back when you miss me. And I pull up when you hit me. I'ma say it loud so you hear me. You got demons, I got drama. We both got triggers, I hate drama. I'm embarrassed, I'm in shock. Here wide open and that don't stop. And I watch your feelings cause me trauma. Now I'm triggered, all this drama. You're embarrassed and in shock. And me still in love and the shit don't stop. And the shit don't stop. Don't stop, no, no, no. Don't stop.
She tried so hard to get me to sing that song. I agree with Randy. I feel like we need a point deduction for Drake karaoke. Technically, it's a karaoke moment. You know what I mean? What other Drake songs could we do? What other Drake songs could we sing to you? Let's see. Outside of Kiki. We could sing Ratchet Happy Birthday, you know what I'm saying? On everybody's birthday. It's your fucking birthday. Oh, good morning. It's a fucking celebration. Y'all know them. Well, fuck at me either. Point the biggest skeptic out, I'll make him a believer. There's your Drake lyrics of the day. She's so demanding, which makes me laugh, yo. She's like, no, sing my song, motherfucker. She said, Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Oh, man, that was funny as fuck. I appreciate you, Kalia. That Kaylani this week was fire, though. The Kaylani was fire this week, man. I know I didn't say much about it, but that shit was fire. Again, like I'll say what I say about Kaylani all the time. I feel like she's incapable of making like bad music. You know what I mean? She always just makes great songs. Always great songs. It just ain't ride through the city with your high beams on music. You know what I'm saying? There's another Drake lyric of the day. Keep it up with Drake lyrics, and I will put Ren Chinchilla, One Dance, Drunk in Love for Sunday. Oh, One Dance, like from Drake, like the I Need a One Dance. They do a version of that. Oh my god. I need a one dance. You know about that shit? They really do that? Oh man. We should do drunk karaoke. Maul's been talking about doing that, but nobody wants to do it with me. Everybody just wants me to do it in the Discord, and nobody else wants to participate. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got two people who will do it. Me and you will do it. Why do we have to ruin the party with Drake? I'll do the karaoke, Bubby. I just need a date to round people up. Maybe we should do it like on a Saturday night or something. You know what I mean? Get a little tipsy-turvy. You know what I mean? Give me a reason to go buy a bottle. Shit. We should have a little karaoke night. That would be fun. We gotta do a deep neon moon. Oh man, that's the one. That's the one right there. I spent most every night. A drunk stream would be so much fucking fun. You'll do some Miranda Lambert. We should do a drunk group video chat. That's why Maul was saying the Discord, because on the Discord people can like turn their speakers on and like use their phones and like talk to their speakers to their phones and stuff like that. I don't know how we're gonna have to do this, but we should definitely do it one of these Saturdays, or something, or a Friday night or something like that. Saturday night, yeah, probably a Friday night, so that way, just in case I get a little too drunk, I won't be hungover for Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Group drunkenness would be a timeline nightmare. That's why I said we'll be hanging out in the Discord. We don't have to do a live stream. We can just hang out in the Discord. That's funny. We've got on there was hanging out the one time. Everybody was drinking like the one night. That was a lot of fun. We just didn't really have a point to it. Yeah, people don't have to drink. People wouldn't have to drink. I'll send you my drunk playlist. You just gotta show up and do some karaoke, yo. Throw 5 cents in the jukebox and sing some whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I literally have a playlist called Drankin'. That's a great name for it. I don't know why that's so funny, but it is. Everybody wants to be DJ when they drink. That's the point of Liquid Courage, you know what I mean? Everybody's having their moment where like, no, I gotta hear this one. Gotta hear that song. Hear this song. Hear that song. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure this out one day. One of these Fridays or Saturdays, we'll have to do it. What would be a better day for you guys? Like, we'll just take a vote for it right now. How do they do these polls on live streams? How do you poll on a live stream? We're gonna figure this out. How do you poll on Twitch? Okay. Poll to create a poll. Action to your stream manager in the creator. Poll requires you to be affiliate apartment in your creator dashboard. Oh, there it is. There it goes. Hold on now. Question. Karaoke. Response is minimum. There we go. See how that works. Oh shit, I set up a poll on here. Fucking hell, that's crazy. I need to set up the triggers. What are triggers? Of course, it's so split right now. It's 50-50. Of course it is. Of course it is. Now it's 4-4. Oh man, that's hilarious. All right, friends, let's get into another song. Let's do our Women Orchestra, the Highway to Hell cover. I'm on a highway to hell. Well, that took a dramatic turn in the middle of that thing. That's for sure. Is it Peekaboo Friend? Was it Peekaboo Friend? It was Cherokee. That transition was wild as fuck, man. An absolute crazy turn. I was wondering how they were going to incorporate it like that, and the way that she kind of comes in with the guitar with that was pretty damn fire. I'm keeping up with the Maul's hernia chat. Let's see where the poll is at. We still completely spit? Yep. 50-50. Of course we are. Of course we are. Okay, Brutus War live in Rain City. All right, let's find out.
Yes.
Is it possible that I have a little bit of between and this because I opened
It is Maul's hernia chat.
A little bit.
Okay, rolling.
Our world, it's gone. Did we ever grieve or cry now? I came for help. Did you just really pull my hair out?
That was fire as fuck, bro. That was fire as fuck. I'm like out of guesses though. I don't know who we have left. Who might have put this in here today? Was it Jessica? Was it Jessica just because she put up flame hearts today? Nope, not her. I guess Phil first, Jessica second. Nope, nope. It's from a new friend. Anybody I would know? But do I know their name? Like brand new? The Georgia boy? From you, cat friend? Or was that your pick today? If that comes from you, friend, you get an honorary gold star today. That shit was super dope. I was like, I don't know who threw this in here, but this is some gold. This is some gold today. The gold standard. You get the one and only gold star. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Cole. It's so good to see you, friend. I'm so excited to see you. I'm so excited to see you. See your name pop up, man. See your name pop up. Trying to think of what else I have to say to you. If there's anything, if I have to like catch you up on anything. I don't know. I'm just happy to see Cole. Happy to see you, friend. Happy to see you. Especially since you said you weren't going to be able to hang out tonight. You know what I mean? Peter, I don't know if you caught it today, but I put up in the with my promo for the tonight's thing was Aurora, was your Tamora song that we did, the do one, that one. Yeah. Let's see. What else was I gonna say? I'm getting sidetracked. All right, let's just play the video. Aurora singing a poem live at a concert in Palestine. Poor Palestine in Barcelona. Got it. Earlier this year. Okay, cool.
Hello. Oh, I think I need a microphone stand. Can I? Or I can try to play with one hand. Okay, so, oh shit, sorry. I wrote a song for Palestine, or a poem for Palestine, and I've been trying to add melody to it. So we'll see how this goes.
I was about to say, I was like, where are the people to get her this microphone stand? I was like, where are they? She really gonna start playing with one hand.
Think about the people. Ooh.
She did not wait because she didn't know if they were really gonna bring one out there. Sorry.
I think about the people. Ooh, okay, here it is. Muchas gracias, señor. Te amo. Thank you. I
whose names were never kept, who fold their arms above their heart in beds they never left, who traded in their laughter to live among the tombs and spend their years of childhood in the corner of a room. We watched the occupations, we watched the war unfold, we watched the world deprive a child the right of growing old. The end of war has come, they said, naively we believed. Next day the people die before they knew they've been deceived. I think about the mother of nature, warm and mild, how her arms became an armor when she held around her child. I think about the little boy whose brother was attacked, how he carried his remains with him, his brother on his back. Murderers of the martyrs, your God will not forgive. No human has the right to kill, but all the right to live. And if life is such a sacred thing, our swords are made to mend. We cannot love our swords, but only what our swords defend. Congo, Sudan, Palestine, Iran, and all forgotten youth. We claim the things that cannot die, our freedom just and true.
I would expect nothing more from, or nothing less from Aurora for sure, in terms of the subject matter. I really liked the poem that she wrote here, and like just the little melody that she kind of sung over the piano. I thought was really cool. Basically, all it really is just like it's another song, you know, just another song. A lot to always unpack, a lot to always get down with stuff like this. Like, you know, I'm just in a moment, and I'm just gonna say that that war is never the answer. You know what I mean? Especially somebody who's lived through it and partook in it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a sad thing to watch history repeat itself. You know what I mean? That she was saying, when did she say this? Back in January. So yeah. And that was just regarding the Palestine situation, right? You know, she even mentioned about the Iran in there. So that's more up-to-date news. You know what I'm saying? All right. I think that's the end of the list, friends. That's the end of the list for the day. I think we're going to hang on to Kami and do Kami probably off stream tomorrow. I got more reactions I got to do. I got to do Ren too. I got to continue doing Grimthel. I got a lot of reactions to record or reviews to record the next couple of days. Indeed, I got to get the more Grimmy coming. More Grimmy coming. Sounds good, Cole. I appreciate you for swinging by and saying what's up. I do. I need to catch up on your suburban stuff. I just put out the finale of that project, and I still gotta do. There's like one more suburban song I gotta do. I gotta do like this newest music video. Appreciate you, Steve. Definitely want to appreciate Russ again for putting the playlist together, man. I know it was kind of a bit of a last minute thing this week or whatever, but I do appreciate you putting for the list together for us this week, man. A lot of great songs again from the Foxtrot family this week. So always great music coming from the family this week and every week. And yeah, shout out to our new artist friends coming by and hanging out, man. That was awesome. Having Jody come hang out. Shout out to Cold Fame. Shout out to Cold Fame for sure. They're dope as fuck, man. They're super, super sick. And a bus too. Yes, same with you. I appreciate. It's very nice to see you be able to pop in and hang out with us for a little bit to do as well. I know Nairi over here stopping by, almost making me cry and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Grim. I saw Grim was hanging out for a little bit. All right, friends. Y'all have a wonderful night wherever you are in the great wide world. Make sure you guys take care of each other. And yeah, we will see you guys on the Discord. And I'm going to go get some food. And we'll be back on Sunday for sure. And then we'll do our stream next Monday. And we'll keep it popping. Keep it popping. Yeah, I got some reactions in the next couple of days. So there should be some stuff that you guys would like to see hopefully coming out very, very soon. So sounds good. Y'all have a wonderful night. And I will talk to y'all soon. Yeah, peace. Remember, you're not, let's do a song right if you can't tell it's a banger in the first 5 seconds. And I love you all. I wish you bathe. You know what I mean? See y'all on the Discord. Peace. Till next time. Till next time, friends. I'll see y'all.